It's Monday, April the 6th, and you're listening to the Three Nerds in a Basement podcast. I'm Vince.
I'm Blaven.
And I'm Anthony.
Damn it.
Did you forget your own name?
Damn it.
And this is the Geek Chic Culture Show where we talk about all the cool things in the world.
Every single thing.
This week's episode, we are going to take our opinionated look at Furious 7.
So, all of them have different names, right?
Yep.
The Fast and the Furious. Fast and Furious. Fast 5.
Okay, The Fast and the Furious.
Is that what it is?
Too Fast, Too Furious.
Okay.
Fast and the Furious Tokyo Drift.
Yeah.
What was it? Then it was Fast and Furious.
Yeah.
Fast 5.
Uh-huh.
Fast 6.
No, Fast and Furious 6.
Fast and Furious 6. Then Fast 7.
Furious 7.
Furious 7. All right.
So, it's Fast 6, Furious 7?
No.
Oh, it's Fast 5, Fast and Furious 6.
Yep.
Furious 7.
There you go.
Wow. The next one should be like
No, Vince.
Friendly 8.
Vince was making the joke. It should just be the number 8.
Yeah.
What, infinity symbol?
It's just
Yeah.
8.
Yeah.
You know what it is.
You know what you know what the 8 is.
And there's it's a track and there's cars driving on the 8.
Yeah, man. How pretentious would that be?
They should do it.
OMGs.
Other than that, we're gonna of course talk about Fast and Furious 7. We're gonna talk about picks and weeks, but we have to mention that it is Easter weekend.
It is.
It is.
And so if you celebrate Easter, happy Easter to
Happy
all
Easter.
of you. It is currently Saturday evening here,
Mhm.
Uh-huh.
so we're in the middle of Easter.
We're not
Yeah.
working on the Sabbath. Don't worry.
Yeah,
It's okay.
a lot of our staff is going on holiday tomorrow. So,
Yeah.
yeah.
Or our interns work weekends. You
Yeah,
know?
absolutely.
But aside from that, before we move on, we should talk about that another momentous day has passed this week. April Fool's Day.
Ooh, I have tons of April Fool's stuff.
And I think we should start off by listing our favorite April Fool's picks.
Yeah, I'm down for that.
So, Blaven, you said you had a lot. Go ahead and hit me with them.
Okay, so the one that I really, really liked this year, it's the one I'm going to talk about, is the Ultraman figure that you could buy. Was it Bandai or what?
Yeah, it was Bandai.
It was Bandai. So it was just this life-size Ultraman figure that you could buy for like 78 million yen or something. It's as tall as your house, and it comes in a box, and it comes with effects parts.
Yeah.
He makes it look like he's doing the laser beam and stuff.
Yeah.
It's just massive. It looks like there's a crane on it to make it like look like it's to move.
That's awesome.
It's so awesome. What's funny is that it's a huge figure, so you can see the joints and everything.
Yeah, it wasn't like they made like a movie replica. It was take the little 6-inch toy and just upsize it
And then-
to like 40 feet.
And they had like a little kid on the picture, like to scale. It's
Yeah,
just like
scale.
yeah, it's just a little kid and like this massive thing.
Yeah,
It's funny because it came in a box, the plastic, everything.
it's just Ultra Act.
That's
Yeah,
hilarious.
Ultra Act.
That's
Yeah,
hilarious.
yeah. Oh man.
Yeah.
Woo! That's a good one.
Anthony, you have a good pick?
My favorite one was one people might not have noticed, or maybe they did. On YouTube, if you searched anything on YouTube, anything at all, it would say, "Did you mean Sandstorm?" By how do you say it?
Whoa!
No.
Whoa.
We're not gonna reveal how
No.
to say it.
Whoa. Anthony.
Anthony, who's the song by?
Hey,
who's
what is
Sandstorm by?
the musical artist that sings Sandstorm?
I gotta look it
Then-
up.
No,
No,
come
no,
on,
come
just
on.
come on.
I don't remember how you properly
no,
say
how
it.
did you say
How
it?
did you say
I
it?
said it. It's like Dorade with the E at the end.
Did you hear that, people? Dorade.
Dorade.
That's how it was told to me.
Dorade.
That's how it was told.
And by
to
the
me.
way, for reference, it's called Darude.
Darude.
There's no extra A.
No.
Dorade.
Dorade. Just roll that R. Dorade.
Dorade.
So, obviously, Anthony's the worst.
Obviously, that was the better April Fool's joke for us.
Yeah.
That wasn't a joke though. That was
No, it just like cascaded into just because you were just like so nonchalant. You're like, oh yeah, everything gets searched to Dorade. We stopped exactly what we were doing, and all the hunts just stopped. Brack
Yeah,
News
we
stopped.
were in the middle of an online hunt, and I think we all just triple carded because we were like, what?
Yeah, the monster stopped too. He's just like Dorade.
Bracket Diaz looks over at my character. He's like, what the fuck? That's how it was told to me. That's how,
Well,
like,
you know
I was
what?
introduced to this song through a friend of a friend. and
Whatever, friend of a friend of mine.
then- a friend of a friend, and then he mentioned it as Dorade. So
Oh, sure. Just off the blame to someone else. Okay.
Dorade.
Dorade.
This
Oh.
guy.
Dorade.
This guy.
All right, yeah, but it changed and all the search criteria is like, did you mean Sandstorm by Darude? And I don't know, for some reason that just caught me Like, caught me off guard and it made me laugh really hard.
Yeah, that's pretty funny.
Also, wait, I don't know if you... Or you want to just go one at a time, I guess?
Sure, because my favorite one was the Deadpool trailer.
The Deadpool trailer was really good.
What?
Where it was Mario Lopez interviewing Ryan Reynolds.
From Extra.
And Mario Lopez is like, hey, so this is going to be like PG-13, right? Like, you're going to keep it family-friendly? And Ryan Reynolds is like, well, I don't really know. And Mario Lopez is all, yeah, definitely.
You should totally keep it. There's a good, like, wholesome Deadpool, you know?
Yeah, and then in the background of Mario Lopez, Deadpool's walking behind him, and I think he has a chair?
A chair or a light or a camera.
Something, and he just smacks Mario Lopez on the face. Like, it almost looks like he just
kills Mario Lopez.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And then it goes, Sucker Deadpool will be rated R. And it says, don't worry, Jesse.
Don't worry, Jesse. Slater can't hurt you now.
Slater can't hurt you now.
What does that mean?
Saved by the bell. And then it goes, Deadpool, it will, of course it's rated R. Fools.
Don't worry, Kelly. Yeah. Slater can't hurt. Because is that his name on the thing?
Yeah.
Was he Jack back then
too?
too?
AC Slater.
Yeah, AC Slater, yeah.
Was he Jack back then too?
Yeah. He was the jock.
Really?
He was the opposite to Zach Morris's preppy, sarcastic.
Really?
Yeah.
I've never watched Save the Bell.
He was,
I didn't grow up with it. So did you guys?
I didn't grow up with it. I watched it after the fact.
I grew up with it, yeah.
Oh, okay, cool.
I grew up with the tail end of it, so yeah.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
Well, that's a good one. That was a good one.
Blame you another?
No, I don't have any more.
Okay.
I only have
Anthony?
It was, I guess it's still going on now, but you can play Pac-Man on Google Maps.
Is that really an April Fool's thing? Or
It came out on April Fool's, so... But I don't know if they're keeping it or not, but, like, you can play Pac-Man on Google Maps.
Yeah,
it's pretty cool.
You can.
Yeah, it was almost like, was it last year or 2 years ago when they changed it all to 8-bit? They changed Google Maps to 8-bit?
Yep.
And you could use, like, all Dragon Quest maps, and if you went to different areas on the map, you could find, like, dragons and Loch Ness monsters and stuff. It's pretty cool.
Oh, no, because last year was the Pokemon hunt.
Yeah, last year was the Pokemon hunt.
Yeah.
I wish they could keep those, like, Google Map offshoots, but they never do.
Yeah, it's probably expensive to run.
Yeah.
Licensing costs. But, yeah. The only other thing that interested me on April Fool's was if you went to Reddit, they added a button.
Really?
It was a 60-second timer, and every time you push the button, it would reset. And it was the same timer for everyone across the world.
Whoa.
Yeah.
And so it was like, what happens when this timer reaches 0?
Yeah.
And I never followed it up, but I'm assuming no one ever let that happen because the whole world's out there. Someone's always going to be pushing that button.
I chose not to push the button.
But then you just saw the timer constantly reset.
Yeah, right? It was always like 60, 60, 60, 60 because Reddit's so popular.
Yeah. But that's really interesting. It's the most I've been interested in a button since Lost.
What if they just put all their faith in the community to press that button, and if it reached 0, it was like a command line thing that just erased Reddit?
That would be crazy.
I think it'd be good for the world.
Would you not like Reddit?
No, I just think that its contribution to the world isn't positive.
Really?
Yeah.
It's very time wasty. There's cool. I'm not saying that the only thing that comes out of Reddit is terrible, but like most of it is like
It is 99% garbage.
Yeah, there's like really cool stuff that gets promoted to Reddit.
You're right.
But like all of it is like /aw, like r/aw photos of puppies in like I put my puppy in a sock. Ah, it's cute.
Yeah, but I'm not really a Redditor, so I mean, there's nothing really in it for me. So.
Yo, their Monster Hunter community is pretty good.
Really?
Yeah.
How so?
r/Monster Hunter. There's a lot of people. Like, if you want to find people who have like rare guild quests and to do stuff with, like, the community is pretty active.
Really? That's pretty cool. Maybe we should go on there. I'll be the new Redditor.
Make an account. Maybe you can do something and I'll get gold. Reddit gold.
Do it.
Reddit gold. Yeah.
But I'm all tapped out for April Fool's Day stuff. I know there's a lot of other things, but those were the ones that stood out to me.
Yeah, I'm done too.
Cool. Let's talk about Furious 7.
So angry.
The Furious.
The Furious. This.
So furious.
Mm-hmm.
If you don't know this, what we're talking about, I don't know where you've been the past 13 years. But Fast and the Furious has had 7 movies now, so...
It's like a million movies.
Get
now.
that.
And only one terrible movie.
Yeah, Tokyo Drift.
Too Fast, Too Furious.
Ooh.
And this just follows along the natural shenanigans of the Furious team.
Furious team.
You know, Vin Diesel saying grace. And...
Is their team even like the same anymore?
Who knows? Who cares?
Well, they don't have that one guy. The one guy who caused all the shit with Paul Walker's character.
Causes all this shit.
Vince?
Yeah, Vince.
They don't have Vince. They don't have Jesse.
Yeah, Jesse. Oh, Jesse died though.
Yeah.
He got blown up.
Mm-hmm. They only recently got Michelle Rodriguez
Back, yeah. She had amnesia. So.
Amnesia. That's the song. By the way.
Yo, man. He used in my face. Now I'm in your face.
That was one of the few ones to make me laugh like a cry.
Now I'm in your face.
And then they just shove Vin Diesel's face on Paul Walker. Oh my god.
I haven't seen that.
What?
I haven't seen that photo.
Oh my god. Yeah.
That's a classic.
No, I'm in your face, and then they put Vin Diesel's face on Paul Walker's body.
Relax. I'm gonna put my finger on your lips. Shut up.
Yeah, it's a classic photo, but yeah. Anyways, that's what this movie's about. You know, they get themselves in trouble again.
Escalating trouble. Always escalating trouble.
You think this is... Okay, so the opening scene, okay, is... What is it? What's his name?
Jason Statham.
Jason Statham?
Are we doing full spoilers for this movie?
Yeah, we are.
Okay,
full spoilers.
So, full spoilers.
I don't think it really matters.
The
but...
opening scene is... Okay, it's literally straight out of a video game.
Uh-huh.
Jason Statham is talking to his brother, and then you see two people cowering in the corner.
Yeah.
And then as he walks out, you just see tons of army people just be beaten up. You know, the lights are hanging down. There's explosions. There's like tanks and everything. And he just drives off in a nice car.
In a Maserati.
And then everything blows up. Also, what is that car that has the trident? Is that a Maserati?
Yeah, it's a Maserati.
I want one of those.
I don't like Maserati.
Really?
Yeah.
Maseratis don't like you.
Probably.
Yeah. But yeah, this movie is so crazy.
So that opening scene, I had one problem.
What?
When he's like, take care of my brother. I'm like, how? The hospital's fucked.
You blew up the hospital.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
And I thought that character was dead, but he's like just in a coma.
Yeah. Okay, we're gonna take a short break here because I'm gonna show Anthony this picture, and I'm pretty sure he's gonna laugh his bum off.
I don't think so, but okay.
Yeah. So this is how it starts. Hey
man, now I'm in your face.
Because he still has Paul Walker's hair.
That's what makes it. The fact that Paul Walker has the curly blonde hair and it's Vin Diesel's face.
It's pretty funny.
Yep.
I actually cried. I was actually on the floor for a little while.
When you saw that photo?
Yeah, I didn't expect it. I scrolled down and it was just like big Vin Diesel's huge noggin just like on there. It's pretty funny.
That's really good.
Anyways, back to Furious 7. I don't really need to say anything else. Blaven, how'd you feel about Furious 7?
Let's say halfway through the movie, I got a little bored. But then I realized that maybe I just don't like action films that much because it's just so like predictable, or whatever. Mm-hmm. But I will admit, at the end, when it was, Vin Diesel and Paul Walker, or as you guys say, CGI Paul Walker.
CGI Paul Walker, yeah.
We're talking and driving away from each other, and they had like the cool clips. And like, I've never met Paul Walker. I've never had like, any sort of like
interaction with Paul Walker.
But like, it just goes to show how attached I get to things.
Mm-hmm.
And just the fact that I've watched all the Fast and Furiouses except for 2 and 4.
So not all of them, yeah. Okay.
I've said all of them, but
except 4
and 2.
But I mean, just seeing him in almost every one of those movies except for the one with that awful, Southern guy that Anthony.
What? Tokyo Drift is the best in the series. Just straight up.
Yeah, it was just really cool how they didn't actually kill off his character, and they just, accepted that everyone knows. And
yeah, he has another life.
Yeah, and then no more funerals, guys. No more funerals.
There's a lot of like hinting and like symbolism.
Yeah. But the big thing that that I think is really important about this movie.
Oh, here we go.
Is that the guy from Tokyo Drift aged a lot.
He did.
He is a man now.
He's an old man.
And that movie's old, man.
I think one of the biggest problems is he has a receding hairline and his forehead just looks huge now.
Yeah, he's got a huge forehead.
Compared to this. Yeah. It just doesn't help that they put the Tokyo Drift scene
so they just ripped the ending scene from Tokyo Drift and put it into the new movie. They just uprised it pretty much.
Yeah.
But then they show new Lewis Black and he's just old.
We should have CGI'd this guy too.
And like I understand like time happens, but like put a wig on him. Like I don't know.
It has been almost 10 years.
Yeah, and that movie holds up.
No comment.
Yeah. But yeah, I enjoyed this movie. I think what really did it for me was the ending there. Everything just made up for it at the end.
Okay. So you thought it was boring most of the time?
Yeah.
Okay. Anthony, you're the exact opposite.
I'm the exact opposite. I love this movie. This movie was fantastic beginning to end. They had like over the years of watching Fast and the Furious movies, Vin Diesel, like Toretto, he doesn't have friends, okay? He's got family, all right? And going through all these movies with his family, it makes me feel like I'm a part of the family. So when I see Paul Walker and I see him like being a family man, not sure what to do with the rest of his life, he's missing the bullets. Of course he misses the bullets. He was an FBI agent, right?
I can't handle this
Like,
right now.
I feel like I'm being inducted into a clan.
Yeah, you're a cult.
Cult. Yeah.
Join All Hail Toretto Jesus and get that sweet cross necklace that he has. That's like the cross piece.
You know what Vince says whenever I go out with him, right? Like he's always like, he's like, "Do you have friends, Vince?" He's like, "No, I don't have friends. I have co-hosts."
Co-hosts. I have employees.
That's how I do refer to you guys in public settings. It makes me sound a lot more professional.
I have employees.
I have co-hosts.
So,
Insubordinate co-hosts.
So, just total tangent. I've referred to you guys as co-workers in an interview before.
Actually?
Yeah.
You're hilarious. It's like Vince is a lawn technician.
Yeah, man.
So yeah, I can't believe you like Vin Diesel that much.
Yeah, I love these. This movie is I'm gonna say it is my favorite movie franchise.
Wow, actually, that is strong.
I'll give you that it's probably the best action franchise in
What?
the past couple of our generation. Yeah.
Better than Transformers?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Those movies weren't that good.
Yeah, they weren't.
Like Transformers has probably more bonkers visuals.
Oh yeah, just Bayham all over the place.
Yeah.
Imagine if Jason Lynn teamed up with Michael Bay. What kind of crazy car shit would happen then?
That would be the worst movie ever.
What about the Bourne series, the Bond series?
Those are kind of understated though. Unless you get the director from Quantum of Solace just to blow up a bunch of shit.
But you really like this one, eh?
But I like. If you've been a long time listener, you know I love the Fast and the Furious movies. Every time a Fast and the Furious movie has come out, it has been my movie of the year.
Yeah,
at
actually.
the end of the year.
Oh yeah, it has. That's sad.
And I adore these movies because again, it's the family aspect. In the beginning, the first 3 movies or the first maybe 4 movies, they're all set up, right? Tokyo Drift's kind of an offshoot just to introduce you to Han and stuff like that. But it's the creation of this group who is so tightly knit. It's almost like why I really like the Ocean's 11's movie because they are coworkers, they're employees on this heist, but like they're a family. They don't say it like Vin Diesel does, but they always do jobs together. They
That's because George Clooney doesn't fucking sit them down and say say grace.
Let's all hold hands and say, yo, you were the first one to touch the chicken. You're the first one. You're gonna say grace, okay?
Yeah, there's another movie like that I really like. Another movie franchise. It was actually about this guy who gets in possession of an item and he's supposed to deliver it somewhere, but along the way he meets a bunch of other compatriots that help him do that. And through 3 movies, which are very long ones, they all they all help each other. And
I know what you're talking about.
I know what you're talking about too. Do they only have one of the item? And is it the one? The one?
So what? So this is the same for you?
So yeah, it's the same thing. It's
Lord of the Rings is the same for you.
It's the family dynamic. It's this adventure you've gathered over time. It's like this trope of movie gets me. And the thing, something about the ridiculousness of the Fast and the Furious series and how it's evolved from a simple street racing movie to, yo, I'm gonna drive an ambulance into a drone off a bridge, right? Like, it's just insane. Or I'm gonna drive cars through Dubai Towers. Like, I just love this unrealistic progression of insanity. So it combines everything I love from old Michael Bay movies, like the Bad Boys movies, with the family dynamic of Lord of the Rings or Ocean's 11 and stuff like that. And it culminates to me and it just hits me right in the right spot. And the thing with this movie is that there's so many nods to older movies. Like Hector shows up. He only showed up in one. He had a minor part in Fast and the Furious 1 where he had a gold Honda Civic. And he was just there. And he may bring him back for a scene. And there's they go back to the old house in this movie. There's a lot of references to original scenes. So in the first movie, they would boost cars. They would boost trucks full of TV VHS combos. Mm-hmm. And they would boost those trucks. But the thing is, their cars would be so low that they could drive under the trucks and avoid, they had, really cool car scenes. And in this movie, they do that. He lowers his suspension. He drives under a truck to avoid like the police or to avoid other oncoming enemies and stuff. They have a lot of nods to previous films in the franchise, and it was like this fanfare for me that I got everything. It was great. So, but yeah, this is coming from the opinion of like a super fan. So take that with a grain of salt. But like, I'm not coming at it this with.
We do.
Yeah, I'm not coming at this with.
Take it with a grain of salt.
Like maybe like a jar of salt.
Yes.
But yeah,
salt.
all the salts. But yeah, man, I love this movie. This movie is fantastic. It's great.
Yeah, I thought it was an enjoyable film. I do not agree with the family aspect. I think the movies are so dumb and ridiculous that having any sense of relatability with them just doesn't exist. But yeah, I mean, at some point, it's just so ridiculous that you can't really take it seriously, and you just have to enjoy it, and that's what this movie is. I mean, at some point in this movie, some guy shows up. I'm like, who's this nobody man? And he's like, I'm Mr. Nobody.
I'm literally Mr. Nobody.
And I'm just like, and what? You just have everything to help them out?
Yes.
I have everything to help them out.
Yep. I'm not needed anymore. I'm written out of the story.
Okay.
Right.
Jason Statham, are you just the psychopath who just shows up whenever we need you to show up?
It should have just been, like, so Blaven and I were talking about it. It should have just been called, like, Fast or Furious 7 Nemesis. Because he's just the Nemesis from Resident Evil 3.
He just comes out of nowhere.
He just appears in the worst situations to make things worse.
Yeah. This movie also goes, like, above and beyond what's possible with humans. I mean, they literally turned Vin Diesel into a superhero.
Yeah, you mentioned that. Like, these people aren't people anymore. They're superheroes, right?
I don't know. He just lifts up a car.
Maybe it's all carbon fiber. You don't know.
And then he has a super cheesy quote about how the streets always win, and then he does the fucking Hulk's gamma wave and cracks the street. I'm just like, what happened?
What was more ridiculous, when he cracked the street or when he caught his girlfriend midair over 2 freeways?
They were both dumb. They were like equally dumb.
Okay.
Equally. Actually, even the scene in this movie where they were switching the girl across from car to car.
Oh, that was awesome.
When they both did the reverse 360s into each other,
yeah,
and the girl switched the windows.
Sick.
I'm like, impossible.
Well, they did it. Obviously, it's
Possible.
not.
Impossible.
Plausible. I'll put plausible.
I can't wait till Mythbusters tackles this one.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody's gonna die.
No, they'll use like a test dummy or something.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, I found out where she's from.
Who?
Ramsey.
Oh yeah.
She's from Game of Thrones.
Is she not? So she's not the girl
No,
from James Bond.
sorry, I was wrong. Yeah, she's from Game of Thrones. I remember now. Yeah, because she's always naked in there.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, she's always just showing her tits. Like,
exactly. She's like taking a bath. Some dude stares her down, and she's like, "I love you now too."
what?
That's Game of Thrones.
All right.
Yeah. But yeah, no, it's good. The ending scene was nice and sweet. It was like, I won't want to say it's fourth wall breaking, but it's weird.
Yeah, because the movie recognizes that everybody in the theater knows that he is not there anymore.
It's like no other movie can do this, and I'm surprised Furious 7 was able to pull it off.
Yeah.
But it was a sweet send off.
I like that they didn't kill him in the movie.
Yeah, no, it was nice they didn't kill him. I don't know why we had to play chicken twice in this movie.
Because they both had to win, man.
That was pretty crazy how they just ran into each other.
Yeah, I was like, chicken again?
They played chicken, right? And then I was like, oh, the second chicken. I'm like, again, real? Then he popped a wheelie and goes, he got so much torque in that car. And I was like, oh, man, this movie's fantastic.
Yeah, sure. But no, it's enjoyable. It was an enjoyable ride.
Oh,
there we go.
One last ride.
I like that song at the end. The Wiz.
Yeah, I'll see you.
The Wiz Khalifa song, yeah.
Is that what it is?
It sounded like him.
Yeah, it's Wiz Khalifa.
It's like, I'll see you, my friend.
Yeah.
Something like that.
I'll see you
like
again.
some other day.
Yeah.
Why didn't they just play Puff Daddy?
They should. I'll be missing
Yeah.
you.
That's what I was waiting for.
No, I'd rather than play As We Go Now.
Oh god, graduation.
We remember
What?
all the time we
back together.
Someone posted my high school graduation grad video on YouTube,
Oh my god.
and I don't think I'm in it for like one scene,
hot.
but it has that song in it. Like every graduation, it's that song.
Well, I want to see like 13-year-old Anthony.
I have my old.
He graduated at 13.
Yeah.
Wow.
No, I have my old high school like IDs. I can bring it over.
Oh yeah.
I look different.
No, we need like full uniform social event.
You're not gonna get those. I didn't
At
go to
school.
I didn't go to anything.
He went to all the dances.
Oh,
I didn't go to any
shit.
dance. I went to grad to eat dinner and I went home.
London.
Nice.
Not even ing.
So Fury 7, what do we think of this movie? Where do we think it's going to go from here?
I honestly have no idea.
I think so. What's his face is not Jason Statham's character is not dead. He's just incarcerated.
Yeah.
So I think either the next movie won't be him again. It's gonna probably have something to do with Mr. Nobody.
Yeah.
Apparently, also I read on Wikipedia that Helen Mirren expressed interest to be in the 8th movie. So maybe something with Helen Mirren.
Is she in Red?
Yeah. But
damn.
What I think is gonna happen is like maybe for Fast 9, Fast 10, it's gonna be
there was no Fast 10.
the state. Yeah, it's gonna be. They're gonna go to Xanarkand. They're catching up with Final
9?
Fantasy, man.
They're only contract up to 9.
Yeah, but when 9 makes gangbuster profits, they're like,
Vin Diesel's old. I don't know if he can do this much longer.
That's why Louis Black takes over. No,
it's Lucas.
Whatever, Lucas. Louis is the other guy. Is the Daily Show correspondent.
You don't even know your
Lucas
own
Black,
favorite Tokyo Drift person.
I know, that's sad.
So, what was it? Yeah, I think it's gonna be something with the brothers. Like, it's gonna be Shaw's gonna come out of a coma, and then his brother's gonna get out of jail.
I just meant like, are these movies still worth watching now?
Oh, I thought you meant story wise. Like,
No.
I got storylines up in my head.
No, it could be anything. Fuck, the Transformers could show up for all we know.
Yeah, I got fanfic going on up here.
You're crazy.
Let's just stop the conversation here.
Yeah.
It's best this way.
Deal.
There you go, Fury 7. Anthony loved it. Blaven fell asleep, and I thought it was pretty cool. Is that about it, right?
Yeah, I like how we got like, a nice dynamic going on.
Yep.
Cool, picks of the week. I'm gonna open up. Nintendo had a direct message thing going on.
A Nintendo Direct?
Oh, that's what they did. And they had a whole bunch of announcements, but I don't really care about most of them. But they had 2 Fire Emblem announcements. First one is Fire Emblem Cross SMT for the Wii U. Check out the gameplay trailer. I think it looks wicked, and I now have a reason to buy a Wii U.
Mm-hmm. Well, Bayonetta 2 was your reason. You just didn't buy it.
No.
Yeah.
Is that game out?
Yeah, that game's been out for a while.
Then it couldn't have been my reason.
Well, you just forgot about it, I think.
But that new Xenoblade is coming out like soon.
Can't wait.
Oh, that was really good.
Really feeling it.
Xenoblade X.
Is he gonna feel it? Do you think he's gonna feel it in that game?
So that's the one you played on the U, right? Or in the Wii, regular Wii?
Oh, Chronicles?
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is coming out for the
3DS.
3DS? Okay.
I'm talking about the Xenoblade Chronicles X.
Yeah, the new one.
Oh, that's new.
The one with they have like mech suits and stuff. They're going nuts. But yeah, no. Fire Emblem Cross Shin Megami Tensei looks cool. Looks like Persona meets Fire Emblem. 2 things I absolutely love. Looks great. But the other Fire Emblem announcement they had was they showed a trailer for Fire Emblem If for the 3DS.
If.
Like IF.
Wow.
If.
That's weird.
It comes out next year, which breaks my heart. I was hoping this holiday. But next year could mean January, so that's still within 1 year possibility.
It could.
Because Awakening did come out in a January release date. The big deal about If is that there's 2 families. One is the path of good and honor or something like that.
Lawful good.
No, sorry. They're good and they're like samurai warrior dudes.
Okay.
And the other one is I don't want to say evil. They are about conquering.
Huh. Okay.
And power.
All right.
And they're like they look like magical knights.
So the Genghis Khan of.
Yeah.
Okay.
And your character is
stuck in the middle between 2 boring factions.
pretty much you're born like your bloodline is part of the good people, but you're raised by the conquering people.
Oh.
Some Oedipus Rex shit.
And the whole game deals with choices, like what happens if you go down to ally with these people, and what if you do that? And it's all a whole bunch of questions of ifs, and it's gonna get you to play the game multiple times over to see all the branching story paths.
Are there any ands or buts?
No, it's just ifs.
Only ifs?
Yeah.
Oh man.
Just
And
ifs.
That's the expansion.
Maybe.
And but is.
But it looks like they updated a couple things. They have a couple new classes. A couple different animations have been going on. I'm excited. Can't wait. You all need to play Fire Emblem.
I've never played a Fire Emblem.
I played them in the GBA and I thought they were super hard.
They are. They're not easy. But technically Awakening has an easy mode, so you can just use that.
That's true. But I feel kind of cheating when I do that.
Don't feel like you're cheating. Just feel like you're a little bitch.
Ooh. Yeah. Jerry. I believe that.
But yeah, that's all I have to say. Blaven, what's your pick of the week?
My pick of the week is the fact that Monster Hunter has all these collaborations going on, and I just can't figure out why. Like, I feel like this game is going to last us a while if they have all these collaborations. They never had this with the other Monster Hunters, I don't think.
They had it in Japan. They didn't have it here.
Okay, so collaborations that I basically are talking about is that they have one for Taiko Drum Master, where you can get like this whole yukata set and stuff, and you can get the big drum that has the faces on it.
Yeah.
But did you know that when you play hunting horn notes, it turns it into the notes from Taiko Drum Master on the top screen?
Oh, so the notes you
play
get
hunting
are
horn.
the different, the blue and red.
Yeah.
That's cool.
And then the other thing too is that they have a Tetsuya Nomura, armor set and weapon. So, I mean, I love Final Fantasy VII. It's like my favorite Final Fantasy ever.
We know.
I think it's the best game ever been made.
Yeah, way better than that. Like, was that one with the shitty like one where the game levels up with you and you like go to the moon?
Yeah, 8. That was
yeah,
awful.
fuck that game.
It's all about 7. So I don't know why, but in the scythe that they give you for the Tetsuya Nomura collection, it has this Sephiroth's face on it, looking at you.
It looks like Kingdom Hearts Sephiroth.
Yeah, it's weird. And the Tetsuya Nomura stuff, the armor set, I'm kind of upset that it lacks zippers. But
agreed.
It looks like you're Bahamut, and you have the male version has arms folded on its chest to make it look like you just don't care.
Yeah.
And then your actual arms are like, proxy arms.
And then the girl's armor is just like
super busty.
Yeah, super busty.
Busty.
But at least it's still full armor.
Yeah.
Unlike the Kieran X set.
Yeah.
I gotta make that set.
So yeah, I just I'm really happy that there's all these collaboration things going on and
Are you gonna get your Uniqlo
with the hoodies?
Yeah,
we already have ours.
Did you get yours already?
Yeah, it's good. It's actually good armor.
Oh, what, real?
Yeah, man.
Sweet hoodies.
Sweet hoodies.
Welcome to Uniqlo.
Yeah. Sick. Yeah, but that's my pick of the week. Lots of cool stuff going around for Monster Hunter.
Yeah,
it's definitely worth
They brought out the Sonic the Hedgehog cat.
Yeah, the Sonic cat. Yeah, they're for Supersonic Ceregios.
Yeah.
Seriously? That's what the quest is called?
They call it the Supersonic Ceregios.
Wow. Cool.
Yeah. It's nuts.
Is he fast or something?
I have no idea, and I hope not.
He's already fast. I don't want him to be faster.
Yeah, what's going on? Where's the Mega Man stuff?
It's coming later. Where's the Dante stuff?
Who cares?
Well, I care.
No one cares about Dante.
TJ cares.
I care.
No, he cares about Mega Man.
Yes.
Wait, who cares about Dante?
Nobody.
I do.
Nobody.
I want it.
If Blaze played Monster Hunter, he'd care.
But he doesn't.
But what's cool about the Dante one is that the trailer was actually the best trailer I've seen for the things.
Oh, was it?
He just does like the sting. And
yeah,
everything.
He does like million stabs. He does the stinger. He does all the trick moves.
It's pretty funny.
Yeah.
A little kitty cat.
Cool.
He don't stun. Yeah.
Nice.
Is your pick?
Yep.
Yeah. What's yours, Anthony?
I got 2 picks. One's Fast and the Furious related, obviously. So Wired came out with a pretty much like a stats article.
Yep.
It's how many cars have Fast and the Furious movies destroyed, and they go through each movie and they bring up stats like how much a movie's made, how many cars have been destroyed, how many guns were fired and stuff. So I'm not going to go through all of them. I'm going to say the car stats for 1 and then the car stats for 7.
Okay.
So in the first movie, there was 1 police car damaged, 4 vehicles flipped, including 2 motorbikes. 5 times someone jumped onto/off a car or a vehicle.
Okay.
8 guns were shot, not including the SWAT scene where there were too many soldiers to identify. And 1 Dodge Charger damaged.
Yep.
Right.
I know that one. Yep.
And so now we go down to the end where it's Fast 7, where there were 3 police cars damaged.
Really? Only 3?
Only 3. 15 vehicles flipped. 4 times someone jumped onto and off a car. 91 guns shot, and also a Dodge Charger destroyed. What else? Oh, I think it was the last movie before this. 6 was the most. 20 vehicles flipped. 14 times someone jumped onto and off a car.
Mm-hmm.
There were at least 151 guns, including a tank.
Wait, there was a tank.
Yeah.
6.
And there was also a Dodge Charger destroyed in the movie.
Well, it's like Sid from Final Fantasy. You always gotta have a Dodge Charger.
That's your Dodge
flip.
Charger?
Yeah.
Oh, man. I gotta find ways to compare Fast and the Furious to Final Fantasy now.
Yeah. There you go.
All right. Sweet.
So crazy.
Dom is Sephiroth, and then
Wow.
he put his brother Aerith in a coma. And then Cloud has to go kill Sephiroth.
Okay.
But then Sephiroth wins.
What's your other pick?
Oh, my other pick. I got way too far in that. My other pick came out of Anime News Network. They posted this on April Fool's. But it's not an April Fool's post.
Then why would they post it?
I know, right? So
no one's gonna see this.
I guess is it Bandai Namco Bandai makes Gunplas?
Yeah.
And so they released a little 5-minute video that takes you through their Bandai Hobby Center in Shizuoka, Japan. That makes Gunpla. That makes where all the kits come from, where they make models and stuff.
Yep.
It's just a really cool video. You kind of get this inner working into the factory. Even though it is 5 minutes, they do fit in general. They don't tell you what they're doing; they just show you. So it goes from like the design process on the computer and like 3D modeling and stuff to actual mass production in other factories. But the cool thing I noticed, or that they also mentioned in the article, is that the uniforms the employees have to wear are based off the Earth Federation.
Yeah.
And so they all look like Earth Federation people working on Gundam stuff. It's pretty cool. But the video is really cool. You get this like inner workings to see where Gunplas come from. And it's a lot of work, it seems. Like there's really heavy duty like industrial shit going on.
Yeah. You know, in the video, I think there's steel blocks.
Yeah,
right?
the steel blocks that hold the casings.
Each one of those blocks costs like $25K.
Jeez.
That's what general toy manufacturing is like.
That's insane.
Block of what?
It's the casting. It's the mold.
Yeah. So the mold is like big steel blocks, and in the center it's the thing, and they fill up the block.
They inject plastic into it, and then it fills out.
Yeah.
And then they open it up, and that's why you have the runner.
Oh.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Wait, so each runner costs $25K?
Maybe give or take a couple 10,000.
What?
Like the cheaper ones could be like 10,000. Yeah,
runner
for just one runner.
Yeah,
but you have to make tons of different pieces for every different one.
That's why they try and fit the most they can in one color,
and that's why they use so many.
Oh, you mean there's multiple runners per big block?
Yeah.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
Yeah, and then also in the article they mentioned that the plant is also largely run off of solar power and rainwater. So it's all renewable resources. So like even though they are like pumping out a bunch of plastic into the economy and stuff, they're actually doing their part when they make it. It's mostly green energy, which is pretty cool.
Yeah, I always wanted to know why Gundam models were so cheap compared to like at least for the Japanese. And I never realized that they produce it in Japan.
Yeah,
not in China, so they don't have to worry about import costs and stuff. But it's cool that they actually make it in Japan.
Yeah, it's like they keep it local.
Yeah,
gotta support that local economy, man.
Guess so.
I guess. Business Vince is just like, whatever, ship that out to the cheapest country.
That's what I would do. Make the numbers grow. Cool.
But yeah, those are my picks.
Neat.
My picks.
Let's talk about our weeks. I'll open this one up, guys. You guys know I like anime.
What? Since when?
Since I got that Crunchyroll subscription.
This episode brought to you by Crunchyroll.
I caught up on all, or not caught up, I actually finished all my winter stuff and all the stuff that was happening from last autumn.
Okay.
I'm out of anime.
What are you gonna do?
So I'm currently waiting on the next season.
You should watch.
Tell me.
JoJo's Bizarre Adventure.
See, I almost did.
What? No. Unbelievable.
Because for other reasons,
Ooh.
I would have had to, but
It's a girl.
No,
oh, it's a girl.
But I was able to convince
yourself otherwise.
The other parties that we do not need to cover that, and I don't need to.
The other parties.
Yeah.
Multiple girls.
Other parties. It wasn't us.
No.
Delicious.
But yes, so thankfully I got myself out of that. But I just want to say, I've been watching the show. I've already talked about it, called Shirobako. Just ended. It's really good.
What's it called?
Shirobako.
Shirobako?
Mm-hmm.
That's not How to Train Your Boring Girlfriend?
No. Although that's fantastic. Wow. That anime. But no, Shirobako, I think I've already talked about it. It's the one where they make anime.
Oh, okay, yeah, that one.
Yeah, but
And then I told you to watch Bakuman.
So I was always gonna watch Bakuman, but then I went to look for reviews and stuff, and I looked for people who've watched both.
Yeah.
And they're like, don't watch Bakuman.
What?
They're like, it's garbage.
What?
Yeah.
It's not.
Oh,
It's awesome.
Garbo.
Garbo.
They're like, it's garbage.
It's not.
They're like, especially the second half where the animation quality drops and stuff. So I'm like, oh, I'll take your word for it.
Oh, I only read the manga, so
Oh, okay.
I've never
Well,
watched the anime.
That could be different. Yeah, but no, the anime is great because it's not really anime. It's more like a drama. Like it's very low key. It's down to earth. It's real.
Is it a slice of life?
It is, but it's like the messaging and the lessons learned are very relatable.
Is there a manga of this?
No,
Damn.
but there's just one girl.
All right.
Okay, and her dream is to become a voice actress.
Oh my god.
And
this
it's
girl.
24 episodes of her just getting beaten down and rejected.
Damn.
And God, she breaks my heart, and I love it. Cause it's just so.
What's wrong with you?
It's just so. Cause I just feel like, oh man, yeah. See, like every anime is always so cheerful and upbeat about, oh yeah, if you work hard and you have hope and you have friends, you're gonna get it. And she has all that. But for other reasons or
She just
whatever,
doesn't have talent.
it's not that she doesn't have talent. It's just sometimes you don't fit the role, and
Does she end up getting one though?
she does. But the way it ends, it's not like this big breakout thing. Like the end of her arc is she gets a side bit at the very finale of a popular anime,
And that's enough for her.
That's the start, man.
and that's how it ends her arc. And I'm like, that's amazing. I really like that.
Have you seen the show, Blaze?
No, but that sounds very nice.
It's
no,
like,
it sounds the opposite of nice. That sounds crap.
it's so
Oh
it's
yeah, look at Persona 4.
because it's so sweet and real. Because it's like this girl's just out of I guess voice acting or drama school.
Voice acting. She came out of
Yeah.
AKB48.
Well, like basically, it revolves around 5 girls who are just all out of school, and it's that interim period where they're all like they're trying to figure out what they want to do with their lives and the daily struggles of starting your life.
I'm
I know
still
how
in
that
that
feels.
period.
I think we're all still in that
think we're
period,
all still in
and I
that
think that's why I like it so much because
Okay.
it's very relatable.
Okay.
It's just like shit.
We're just all gonna be Gundam pilots. Guys.
Yeah, because the one character, she's just constantly asking herself like, and she's probably the most successful. She's like, why am I doing this? And I don't know. Makes you think.
Why is she doing it?
She doesn't know. By the end of it, she doesn't know. Man, it gets deep, and you're just like, man. I teared up at the end. But anyways, that's my life. I'm looking forward to the spring debuts of anime.
I'm waiting for the adult spin-off of that show where she gives up on VA and she becomes like a Guavar. Was it the porn idols that aren't porn?
Oh yeah, the Gravar models.
Guavar models.
Where they're like a bit more
the Gardevoir models.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like huge bust, huge ass.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, they delve into that too.
What, real?
Yeah.
She gives up on her dreams. That's
One of
to pay
them
the
does
bills.
that?
Well, no, but like when it comes to the production, they're like, oh, we need to hire a voice actress. And they're like, well, who should we hire? There's these types, and then like the marketing guys like, we need one of the Gravoir models. Who cares if she can't voice act? We need to market her, and we need to have big breasts.
So real.
Yeah, and when she shows up to events, she can only wear bikinis and blah blah blah.
So real.
you know, so
It's like Sonico.
yeah. But no, I definitely recommend it to everybody. That's my week.
Still don't watch JoJo's.
Yeah.
Now I just want to know why you had to.
What?
He always just want to.
Why'd you have to
He always
watch
want
JoJo?
to delve into our personal lives.
Yeah.
Anthony wants to know why you had to make that choice, and what were the other parties?
Who are these other parties?
Other parties.
Okay.
It's gonna bother you for the whole week.
No, after I'm gonna ask him after.
And you think I'm gonna tell you?
Maybe.
I won't.
Maybe.
Because I know you want to know.
We'll see. I don't know.
I'll,
Yeah,
tell,
that's-
I'll tell Blaven right now.
I don't need to know. I don't know. I
Like after you leave to go hang out with your other parties, also.
I told you who my other
Oh,
parties are.
Snap!
I told you who my other. You leave all the time for other parties. Dick.
Yo.
So
Hilarious.
Anthony, what's your week like?
Do
Do you watch anime?
I did not watch anime.
Do you know where you can watch anime?
Crunchyroll. Oh man, I heard that place is really good.
Yo, send checks to the TNIAB.
Guess what? Did you know Crunchyroll just dropped their premium status to $6.95?
Wait,
What?
what do you?
No way, real?
They did, and you
That's
get
crazy.
access to
Oh my
all
God, we're not,
anime,
are we?
all drama, and everything else.
But like,
Are we sponsored?
but I don't have
We're
enough time to
sponsored.
watch all this anime.
well,
What can I do? Like, what if it rotates out? Do
They
I have to
didn't-
worry about that?
They didn't cover
No,
it in the
you
memo.
don't.
I can. You're telling me that I can watch anime at any time of the day,
Yes, you can.
no restrictions.
24/7.
What if I wanted to watch live action dramas.
I would ask you Korean or Japanese.
Can I have both?
Yes, you can!
Oh my god!
But get this, Anthony.
What?
I know what you like better than
What do I like better?
than anime and dramas.
What do I like better than all
You
of them?
like manga.
I do love manga.
So check this out.
Alright.
With this membership, you also get unlimited manga.
There's no limit. It's unlimited.
That's right.
Right now, I have a limit. My limit is my wallet.
Exactly.
Right? Because books are expensive.
It is.
So you're telling me, for the low price of $6.99 a month, I can have unlimited manga.
You can. You can read your eyes out.
Wow. That sounds like this sounds like I'm losing money if I don't buy it.
You are.
Can't handle it.
Think about the future.
The future of anime, Crunchyroll.
There you go. Anyway, so what's your say?
That did not just happen. Wow.
So, I've been reading.
God, I hope somebody listens to that.
I hope someone from Crunchyroll listens to that. So, I've been reading American comics.
What?
Oh, see, this is why it doesn't work.
What?
That makes sense.
I just told you about unlimited manga.
I was overwhelmed. I had to do something else.
Okay.
I was overwhelmed by the choices. I couldn't decide.
Okay.
So, I've been collecting trades of Saga and Sex Criminals.
Yes.
So I bought Saga because I heard it was really good, and it was. And I bought Sex Criminals because you told me the plot of it, and it sounded hilarious.
Yeah.
And it sounded like a joke, but I actually really enjoyed it.
Yeah.
So for people who don't know, I'll start. Sex Criminals is by Image Comics. It is about a couple who they realize when they have sex and they climax, they can stop time.
They sure can.
And so while they stop time, obviously, what do you do when you can stop time?
Everything.
You rob banks. So they, the main character, her library is under threat of foreclosure, and she needs all this money. So they try and use their time-stopping powers to rob banks. And then they realize that there's other people involved who can also do the same thing, because obviously it's not just the both of them, right?
Yes.
And there's other people trying to stop them from doing it, and they're playing like pseudo police almost. They're called the sex police, and they're all dressed up in like gimp outfits, and they like hit people with dildos and stuff.
Of course.
Yeah, of course, right? And then Saga is it's pretty much think of like Star Wars mixed with Romeo and Juliet.
Yes.
They're literal star-crossed lovers in the middle of a war. They run off from the war and they have a kid together.
Does the book actually say star-crossed lovers?
I don't remember. I haven't
Okay.
read the first trade in a while.
Okay.
But they're literal star-crossed lovers. And and as the comic goes on, you realize it's more than just this love story because they have their kid together. The thing I'm gonna lump both books together in these trades. So trade 4 and in trade 2.
Yeah.
The story arc is really about relationships, and it's kind of a break from the main story plot. So in Sex Criminals, each person in the couple, they're having their own personal drama.
Yeah.
The main girl is worrying about her library, and she has all these personal issues. And the guy in the relationship has a lot of personal issues. He was diagnosed with ADHD as like a kid. He suffers severe depression, and he doesn't like being on his meds because it makes him like really emotionless, like not a person pretty much. And so they're dealing with these personal issues in this relationship outside of the situation.
Mm-hmm.
And that's a really interesting take. And then Saga is also relationship issues, but in a different context, whereas they're boyfriend and girlfriend, this is pretty much husband and wife, and they have a kid to take care of, and it's a different set of relationship problems and real life problems, but set in this kind of space alien type setting. And I just want to bring them up because both comics do a very good job of just kind of relating real relationship problems, like getting bored of your partner, maybe thinking about like your mind wanders when you're with someone for too long. Maybe some married couples cheat and all that stuff, and it's very real problems in this kind of fantasy setting. But it's I guess it's relatable to anyone who's ever been in a relationship. Pretty much, each comic comes at it from a different time in a relationship. Yeah, it's just very interesting that both arcs kind of intersected.
Interesting.
Yeah, but these are both very good comics.
Yeah, I've heard actually nothing but brilliant things about Saga.
Yeah, Saga is very smartly written.
Yeah.
All the characters are very unique, especially the alien races. They're not just like green people with big heads or whatever. They're very unique. There's a TV race actually, where they're from the neck down. They're people. but their heads are televisions, and like their emotions are displayed by what shows on the screen. So if they're angry, like a tiger would appear on the screen and stuff like that. And yeah, they're just very imaginative in both comics.
Cool.
The thing is, though, they are both very adult. So like,
Yeah, I'm reading it right now. It's pretty adult.
yeah, like Sex Criminals is very adult. Like,
With the title like Sex Criminals,
Yeah.
I think that's...
it's pretty much, you know what you're getting into. But
Yeah.
even for Saga, like the first panel of the trade for Volume 4 of Saga is a girl giving birth, and it's just a close up shot of a vagina
With a TV head.
with a TV head. It's the TV race.
Hot.
right?
Oh.
And so it's very graphic, but it's very tasteful in its in certain parts of its graphic nature.
I was gonna say, Anthony, you just showed me a vagina giving birth to a television. I don't know if that's tasteful.
But she's also a television lady. She's giving birth.
It is literally
It's-
close to like a...
Yeah, and they have a baby, and look, it's got like a coax cable for an umbilical cord.
Oh, that's cute.
Yeah,
Do they unscrew it or do they have to cut it?
I forget what they do. I don't think
Okay.
they show it.
Well, damn.
But yeah, they're both very good. They're both by Image Comics. I think I don't know if every comic company does this, but I know Image Comics does it. If you the first trade of every series is $5 less than the rest, so it's a cheaper jumping off point if you want to just
Makes
get
sense.
it and see. So if you want to check out the first trades of Sex Criminals and Saga, they're both $10. So you get like 4 comics worth of stuff in here. There's a bunch of bonus stuff at the end. So.
Sounds good.
Yeah, they're just. I didn't think I would keep up with these series, and they're just.
But
They
you've
kind of
been buying them.
Yeah, they've been kind of blowing me out of the water, and it makes me want to go and look at more Image Comics stuff. I don't really know much about other
Yeah.
series. Like I've tried collecting DC comics. I've tried collecting
Yeah.
Marvel comics at some point, but I think it's just the very stereotypical superhero aspect of them kind of pushed me off.
Yeah.
But I like these because they're kind of more, even though like they're a little more grounded, right? The people are still people. None of these people have like crazy superpowers. They're not flying through the air or anything. It's more real life situations, even though it's in like a fantasy setting.
Sounds good.
Which I really enjoyed. And then I finished Far Cry 4.
Yep.
And you know what, Vince? You kind of don't have to play this.
I was never going to.
Right? The game is very disappointing. I
Good.
feel like if Far Cry 3 hadn't been a game,
Ooh.
I would be singing its praises.
Ooh.
It's just I've noticed I'm getting very tired with video games right now because the industry right now is very stagnant. Like every game is kind of the
Yes.
same, and no one is willing to take risks to try new things.
Mm.
Yeah, and like just everything that happens in Far Cry 3 pretty much happens in Far Cry 4.
Cool.
Like it happens better. Like so if your jumping off point was Far Cry 4 and you never experienced 3, then like more power to you. Fantastic. But just for me who's already experienced this the exact same beats to the storyline. It's the psychopath you love to hate. You are pushed into this world that you weren't a part of. You have to make all these decisions for the country. It's the exact same story beats, and it's too repetitive.
Sounds like a good time.
It was okay.
Okay.
Full price?
Oh no, it was 50% off.
Oh,
At
that's not
Target.
bad.
Target.
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 That's how you say it here in Canada.
Of course.
T is silent. Yeah, and other than that, just reveling in Fast and the Furious. And...
Just lay awake at night. Just
Do you own those movies?
No, I don't.
Surprised.
I just don't. I don't buy movies.
Oh, okay. Because I know like 1 to 6 on Blu-ray was like $35 on Amazon.
Oh wow.
See, they keep making these, but why would you collect them now when there's gonna be more?
Yeah, they made that Fast 6 collection.
No, I mean on Amazon it's the single movies and
But they're all
they just tape them together.
Oh, okay, all right. That's pretty good. Yeah, I think I should. The only movie I own is a DVD copy of a movie, the 80s movie called The Wizard.
Poor choice, but
And
okay.
Do you know what that movie is?
No.
So it's pretty much the marketing device for Nintendo to promote Super Mario Brothers 3.
I know what you're talking about.
Oh, we're getting facts.
Yeah.
Live facts.
Oh my god, it's Crunchyroll. They're like, thank you guys for helping us out.
No, it's
Work
junk
stuff.
mail.
You get junk faxes?
Yeah, we get junk faxes.
That's so crazy.
Here at the TNIAB, I know you guys don't normally see the
behind the scenes work.
The business aspect to TNIAB that I have to go through. But yeah, there you go.
Okay.
So crazy.
What was it talking about? Oh yeah, The Wizard. It was an 80s movie that came out.
I know you're talking about now.
Yeah, same.
Yeah, okay.
There's the scene where a kid goes, "I love the Power Glove."
Yeah.
It's so bad.
I know what you're talking about now.
I own that movie
Why?
because it was a birthday.
Don't answer that.
It was a birthday gift.
Okay, that's fine.
Yeah, that's the only movie I own.
Okay.
That's crazy. I thought you'd own more at least.
I don't know. I've never really gotten to owning movies. Like for me, there's very few movies that I'll watch more than once.
Oh, I like buying movies for this commentary.
Oh,
special
so, okay,
features.
yeah, okay. I can see that. I've never really watched that stuff.
I treat it like a podcast. I don't actually watch.
Oh, all right. I think I'd like to hear the commentary on like Fast and the Furious.
Yeah, it's interesting.
So here we decided to make a bigger explosion
That's what I was thinking in my
than the
head.
last movie.
So we dropped this car out of a plane. Missed the take.
And that's it. So
Wait.
we had to drop another car.
Probably.
So yeah, my week's been pretty low key. Just reading a bunch, finishing up some games.
Cool. Yeah. Blaven your week?
So my week has been fraught with disappointment.
What?
So one of the things that I've done is I told you guys I got back to working out, and man, I'm so weak compared to how it was last year. That's what you get when you hibernate all the time.
That's what happens, man.
But what I did learn how to do is make smoothies. So now it turns out I have a blender at home.
Wait,
What?
like you bought a blender?
No, I have one at home.
Oh,
You just
okay.
discovered it.
Yeah, I discovered that I had one.
Yeah,
It's hidden
yeah.
treasure.
And then I can put like, yogurt, milk, all this shebang, and protein powder, like 20 scoops of protein powder.
So how much protein powder did you buy?
Oh my god.
You go
A
down to the
tub.
GNC,
Oh my god, I totally
Popeye's
did.
Fitness.
I totally did. It's on sale, so whatever. But yeah, I mean, I just swim in protein powder now. So when I get so jacked, can't get food through the doors, bro.
So are
Shit.
you? So funny story.
Uh-oh.
My mom got into protein powder.
Oh my
Ooh,
god.
Now Anthony's in protein powder too.
No, not me. No.
Protein.
So like it was like 2 years ago, and she was taking this protein powder and like with her smoothies and stuff,
Get bigger.
and then doing nothing.
Oh, that's not good.
And so she's like, I don't understand. Like, I'm taking this protein powder and like I'm just gaining weight. And so like she's not telling me she's not working out, she's not being active. And I'm like,
Yep.
oh, okay, like that's weird. I don't understand. Maybe you're just gaining muscle. And then she tells me and my dad that, yeah, we're like, wait, have you been working out after you did? She's like, no, I've just been drinking it as like a drink. And like, we just started laughing so hard, and she had no clue. It's like, you're just putting on weight. Like, you're not using that extra protein in a positive way. You're just putting on fat.
It
Like,
turns into fat. Yeah,
you're just putting on
unused energy
fat.
turns into fat. Yeah.
It was oh man, it was like the funniest week in
Yeah.
my house. We're just ribbing on my mom. So yeah, continue.
So then another bad thing happened to me online in Monster Hunter. I just wanted to share with you guys a story. So I'm looking to hunt a certain monster. It's called Zinogre. And I joined some guy's random room. And there's only him there. He posts up a quest, and I see that it's, fight Zinogre and another monster in an arena. I'm like, cool. And it's an event quest. I'm like, whatever. So I do it with these guys, and some other guys join in as well. So there's 4 of us. And then afterwards, one of these guys is just constantly saying, thank you for hosting. Thank you for hosting. This is so much fun or whatever. And in my head, I'm just like, what is going on here? And they keep sending me their guild cards and trying to friend me. I'm like, what?
I don't invite randos.
I don't invite randos. I got my coworkers. I got my crew. And then it turns out that the quest that the guy put up was from Universal Studios in Japan. And it's basically you doing this special quest so that you could get this Star Knight armor. So you're like this blue knight with like all these frills and everything. It looks at good stats, no weaknesses. It's pretty sick. And I just didn't know that this was around. But upon checking the board game facts today, or the game facts sports today, I found out that this quest isn't actually that rare anymore because people are hacking their own IPs so that they can download it from a proxy Universal Studios Japan.
That's
Yeah,
hilarious.
it's so crazy. So it's not even that rare anymore. I lost all interest in it.
Aw.
Because all I wanted to do was just make it
And then
and
come
be
over.
like, hey guys, I'm way better than you guys. But yeah, what they said is that to harken back to the Tetsuya Nomura thing I talked about, they said that maybe that Tetsuya Nomura armor, because that's only coming stateside or North America, is gonna have the same stats as this.
Oh wow, that's only North American exclusive?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yes.
Yeah.
Huh.
Because no one cares about Nomura in Japan.
What? They don't care about zippers?
Oh.
Why not?
Powers?
Oh.
That's how they hold all their items. They put them in all those zippers.
And just overall, I mean, everybody says they have bad experiences with people online. I've had pretty good experiences with people online playing Monster Hunter. And I mean, kid you guys not, sometimes when I play against like other hunters, some of them are just, there's a group of really good people sometimes. They just clear things in like 5 minutes.
The key word there is sometimes.
Well, for me, I've hit 80%, I'd say. You? Not
For me,
much.
no, it's like 20%.
Just all triple carding noobs.
Mine's pretty positive.
I went into a room with, there was a guy who was like looking for experts for arena. Like hunter rank 250, like huge, way up there. I'm like, okay, this guy's gotta be good. Like, we'll just go ham.
Or he just plays a lot.
Just triple carding all day. We didn't get anything done. It was the worst. And like other people who were like I put up like an Elder Hall quest, and then it's like, oh hey man, like you guys want to do like high rank stuff with me? It's like, no, you're just taking up spots in our room. Leave. It's G rank. What are you doing here?
I use the kick feature.
Is there a kick feature? How do you do that?
You have to be the host.
Yeah, you have to be the host to do that.
It's in the pause menu. It just says kick player.
I've gotten really iffy. Like I've gotten really picky with people being in my room. Like if they have incomplete sets, they're out. If none of us have a quest, like an advanced quest we need, and they're not doing harvest tour rotations, I kick them.
You hear this guy? What an elitist.
I just play.
I need to get shit done. All right.
I just play.
All I say is, guys, I got you. I'll bask in my hunting horn glory.
I got your infinite stamina over here.
Yeah, that's because you play items that are all solo, bro. Somebody needs to support the group. Yeah, that's been my week. Monster Hunter and working out and being tired.
So what do you put in your smoothies? I'm interested in a Blaven smoothie. What's a Blaven
Well, I'm
smoothie?
copying what my friend did. It's just frozen fruit, low-fat yogurt, a little bit of almond milk.
Is it Greek yogurt?
No, should I put yogurt? I don't know.
Almond milk? Okay, I put
Oh, and then a chicken breast.
Just liquefy that
I'm
breast.
just like, this is protein, right?
Put some powder on there.
Whoa. Shit.
Put some powder
Yeah,
on
instead of seasoning my chicken breast, I just sprinkle
protein
pork
powder.
right there.
Some vanilla protein powder. Gross.
It doesn't taste that
I
good.
hate protein powder.
I've never tried protein powder.
I don't like the taste.
Tasting like you.
Of course not. It's a mutual disagreement.
So I've grown to love this YouTube channel called Bro Science.
Oh my god,
Oh,
here we
no.
go.
Right. But apparently there's this thing, it's called a shaker ball.
Oh yeah, it's inside one of the bottles, yeah.
Yeah, so you make protein shakes, but when you're at the gym, you shake it. So
Yeah.
there's no lumps or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he's just making fun of people who have this shaker ball. Like I didn't know that was the thing that was so predominant.
Yeah,
thing.
it is. It is.
Do you own a shaker ball, Blaven?
No, I don't.
Oh.
I don't.
But Vince, do you own a shaker ball?
No. I only drink water.
I drink chicken breast.
Yeah, we got that.
Thanks, Tips.
We got
Thanks.
that.
Well, no, I juice. That's what I do.
You go on juice cleanse.
Instead of eating fruits and vegetables, I just drink it. It's a lot
I,
more efficient.
Apparently, you shouldn't juice things. You should just blend it.
Yeah. So like, my juicer is the one that it takes everything with it.
Oh, okay.
So I drink with chunks.
Oh, okay.
It's kind of weird, but
But
it works.
like when you put an apple in it, do you keep the seeds in?
Yeah. I just don't keep the stem.
You put a banana in it with all the skin on it?
No.
Just put on a whole orange unpeeled?
No.
That's where all the good stuff is.
No.
Pineapple.
The good
Yeah.
stuff
It's
is
like,
the
guys,
pulp.
guys, the pineapple's
It's the
stuck
whole
with
pineapple. The spikes is where the...
It's
I
exactly
don't
what
even
it
think that would fit in the little tube.
is. The guy's not working. What are you doing, Vince? Yeah, I juice my chicken breast too. I just squeeze it. Squeeze it. Like, squeeze the life out of that chicken.
I put ginger in mine.
Ginger.
That was
That's
weird.
bad.
That was weird.
I don't like ginger.
Yeah.
I know it's a palate cleanser,
But you're a ginger.
That's a good sign to stop.
Mm.
Did we meet our required hour?
I think so. I can't remember how much time we have beforehand.
Well, you could always put that beforehand stuff at the end.
I could, but
Meowsers.
it's kind of useless.
Yeah, true.
Meowsers.
Yeah. I mean, the time says 106 minutes.
106
I don't know.
minutes.
We
1
did
hour.
talk.
It says 1 hour and 6 minutes.
We did talk a lot.
Yeah, but there you go. That's it from us. Write in at tniab.letters@gmail.com.
And if you
We forgot to do shoutouts again.
if you liked your Crunchyroll ad,
Yo, if you're from Crunchyroll and you heard that ad, obviously you want to give us money. So
we love Crunchyroll.
Yeah, Crunchyroll's great.
I love that. That was awesome. That was good.
Yeah, you guys are good improv guys.
Oh.
I've watched a lot of infomercials in my life.
Maybe I'll just cut it together to like a real commercial.
Oh god,
And just put it in every episode.
Just do it.
That'd be
Just for
so funny.
funsies.
Oh
Yeah.
my god.
Sponsored by Crunchyroll.
Not really.
Yeah.
We just love Crunchyroll so much. Free advertisement.
Yeah.
And then they shut down our podcast for copyright infringement.
Yeah. Oh my god, that'd be so funny. We actually do like
It's
it,
fun
though.
because we actually like Crunchyroll, but
That's the big thing, yeah.
You guys like Crunchyroll?
Yeah, you
Yeah.
do you not?
I love Crunchyroll. I think I'm the only one who actually pays for it.
Whoa, easy.
I don't-
Yeah, but still.
to be honest, I don't use it. But
I like the idea of it.
I like the idea of Crunchyroll.
Yeah, you
And
know
I
what?
mean-
I can support a good idea.
I can support a good idea.
My
I
weird
can
little brother
Kickstarter
loves
that.
Crunchyroll. He's constantly on Crunchyroll.
Oh, but he has to live that 1 week behind life.
And he also has to live that ads life.
Weak.
But I mean, if
Or
you're a weeb,
casual.
any sort of like that's a sacrifice for your wife you have to make.
How do you guys spell weeb? Is it WEEB or WEAB?
Weab?
Weab.
No, for me it's WEEB.
Weeb.
Same, but if you spell
We-
weeaboo, then you put the A in.
Yeah,
Okay.
weab.
All right.
How do you spell it?
Spell with two E's.
Yeah, weeb.
The more you know.
Yeah.
Anyways, for me, Blaven and Anthony, thanks for listening. We'll see you in 1 week's time.
Bye. I gotta pee.
I'll kill you!
I'll kill
you!
Listen, okay? That's my thing. All right. Don't fucking. I'll kill you.
I hate you so much.
Too easy.
Too easy. Let's get this shit started, son.
I'm waiting for you guys to shut up.
Yo,
Yeah, my bad. Sorry.
This is prime
Let's just stay up here.
material, all right?